Yo, it says we are on. Are we on? All right. Live in the Bone Zone with Kane. Man, I didn't even change my damn shirt. I was looking at this right now in the video. I meant to wear one of my Kane shirts. For real, no lie. I was literally like, damn, I was pretty notice that.
Oh, I'm right.
My good sir,
Kane shirt right now. Money in the power.
I see that. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna have somebody get up and know I can change shirts. The accessories work. That's where I used to work at. I don't work there anymore. All right. Well, Kane, I do appreciate you very much for being on here. It is definitely an honor for myself, especially for why I do this when it comes to podcasting and just always showing love to Both as a Harmony and try to show love as much to their affiliates, to everybody that's under those branches when it comes to the Both as a Harmony and all that good stuff. It's definitely something that changed my life. And your music, your music is nice. It's different from, it has that bone sound, that flavor, because of course where you're from, and everything else is just Kane. I like how I say your name every time I see you. I'm like, Kane! Like, I get it, like, appreciate you, sir. For real, man, you know what's up. I'm out there in the crowd. I'm going to yell as loud as I can. That way you're like, man, that's boy Steve in San Antonio. Speaking of San Antonio,
thanks.
What do you think about the weather in San Antonio when you get here, whenever you're here in San
Antonio? Every time I didn't came, it was good weather.
Yeah. Where are you at right now?
LA.
In LA? Hell yeah. How's the weather out over there?
It's cool. It's like high 70s.
Yeah, chill.
It's cool.
Not that bad.
It ain't too bad.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
It get cold at night though.
Oh yeah. Oh, probably because over there by the ocean and shit, right? A little bit of that.
Yeah.
Probably. All right. Well, what are you doing out in LA? If you don't mind me asking, doing a couple music videos, stuff like that, promoting.
Yeah, I just shot 2 videos while I've been out here.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Off the new project.
They're gonna come out?
You drop it in May.
In May?
You drop the album in May.
Oh yeah, I'll be ready.
You said what?
So I'll be ready to listen. It's always a good time to listen to some Kane. Yeah. So music, you've been with TL for a while, over like 10 years. Mistaken, give or take a few years. How's that? Like, that's crazy to even like be part of that brand, the Both as a Harmony brand. It's crazy, yo. Besides that, you don't want to always just be known for that.
Yeah, I mean, I already grew out of being known for that. I'm just known as Kane now. You feel me?
Yep.
But like that's the foundation though. So like it's always gonna be a part of my brand no matter what, because it's where I started at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gave me a shot. So
it's one of those things.
Always if you think it Kane, you're gonna always. Yeah.
It's one of those things like Bone. They sometimes will always be remembered as Eazy-E. They brought him on, they brought Bone on and stuff like that, and it's kind of one of those things. Same thing.
Is that the same thing?
Yeah, exactly. But it's all good, man. It's all love. When it comes to music, it's more of just like, oh, look at my ice and my chain and my money. We talk about actual like life shit. That's why I like the life. I do have TL in my Facebook name and all that stuff. That's been a minute too, man.
But it's because it's because I want people to connect with me. So like, if you explain and say real things, people connect with it. Like I still rap about other stuff too. It's just that you ain't gonna really, it don't really hit you like when I say the real stuff. So it's like you don't even care that part about me. You more so care about when I'm talking real, being passionate. It's like, you know, put your life on paper.
Yeah. How did you get your name? CAINE. Am I asking? Oh.
What's going on? It's bleeping in and out. I hear what you said.
How did you get your name, CAINE?
Well, I mean, you know, it was just like a neighborhood thing. You know what I'm saying? I was in like a group when I was like young, a kid, and it was like Novocaine, and they was like, nah, that sound corny. You know what I'm saying? You got to drop that. So then we chopped it up, and it just came up with the CAINE.
No. So
it's literally
Novocaine to just CAINE.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way it worked.
Yeah, basically.
You know, sometimes you gotta just simplify things and then bam.
Right. Put it in bright lights.
All right. You there? You're there, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I'm over here like, damn, I don't know why
I'm here.
Okay.
It's like a delay or something.
Yeah, that's why I'm like tripping. I'm like, all right, it's okay. So how did this all go about, meeting Crazy Bone and the live entertainment and just being a whole part of that? How did that go about?
You see how I feel about being a part of it, or how I met him?
Yeah, how you met, and how do you feel about it? Yeah. Both.
Well, yeah. Well, we are from Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? And like my older brother, he used to hang with their bodyguard or whatever, Buck. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Buck or whatever. So like we was all rapping back then, and gave him some music. Like I'd already knew who Bone was because we all stayed on the same street. Like, but I was a kid, they was grown, so it wasn't like we was hanging around there. I just knew who they was because they was rap stars and they had the street lit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So my brother gave Buck the demo when we was in a group or whatever. Then Buck gave it to Wishbone or whatever, and then Wish took a liking to it. You know what I'm saying? Just used to check us out when we was doing the underground thing and all that, showing up to shows, supporting and everything. And then eventually one day, you know what I'm saying, he introduced me to Cray. And then, you know what I'm saying, it was like we just started cracking off that, you know what I'm saying? And we just started working around 2014, 2015 is when we did when the music stopped. And that was the first record I officially did with TL.
Yeah. But you're pushing that song before 2015, I think. It's been either way, because I remember when that song was
you bleeping out.
Oh man, no.
Which song?
That when the music's, well, of course you know when that music, you know when your own music came out. But I thought it was longer. Damn. It seemed like a long time. But I know you were definitely with the brand for a hot minute. But under the TL, that's it.
I knew Bone before. That's what I'm saying. I knew Bone before I became TL. So you're probably thinking of it like that.
Yeah. That's what's up. It's really cool being able to, like, every day you deal with it, and it's like it's just part of work. It's part of work for you. What's like, of course, working with all the members. What's like the way do y'all just work? Like, do you have a specific idea? You have a plan, and you just kind of something just pops up to your mind, a hook?
I ain't gonna even lie, Steve. It's kind of hard for me to hear the questions. It's like real choppy. I can't really completely hear. Yeah, it's real choppy. I'm like trying to listen hard, but it's jumping in and out. So you know what I'm
saying? Okay. Let's see what we got like that then. Can you hear me like that?
All right.
All right, what'd you do like that?
Yeah, I can hear you a little better now.
All right, I don't know what's going on with that. This is actually my first a video interview too with on this program, but you know, man, I still live in the hood, so we still got some stuff that malfunction, and my internet should be good though, because you know that Spectrum is supposed to be on the thing, but we probably got to upgrade to that business quality or whatever stuff. So it could probably have been out of sync, mainly, you know. I'm in the time zones maybe, but how do we sound now? We sound a little better like this.
Sound way better now.
Yeah. Okay. No, because I'm just looking at the comments. You know what? I'll get off of this one.
I don't even see the comments. Let me go to the hold on. Oh, I see them now.
For the comments,
yeah, the connection.
Yeah, still out of sync. I'm gonna get out of this one. All right, it should be working better, but I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see. All right, but you said you can hear it better now, though, right? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, because I can hear you like this, with no nothing else. All right, we'll see what's up. All right, so when the music stops, how'd you feel when that first came out and you were like, man, we're about to just do our thing, it's gonna go off? What happened with all of that good stuff? Like, everything's still going, we're still running, but how do you like stay motivated? What motivates you, yo?
I mean, I'm into music anyway, so like I'm gonna be self-motivated making music anyway, because I love what I do. So and I put a lot of my life, it's kind of like therapy for me too. So no matter how the music going for me, I'm always make music because it's something that I was always into and doing. So like it's just feel like it's part of my destiny. So it's like that ain't gonna change nothing. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, it's what I do.
I like that. Yeah. And when it comes to like making your music videos, y'all always out there. Like, sometimes I see some of the videos where you're like just out in the, like, I'm from Texas, you know, so we know about just a bunch of land and stuff. Sometimes you're just out there in the mountains and stuff doing your thing, man. That's probably a nice, cool feeling when you're just like you get to feel free sometimes. Like, even though you have to work and you're working, like, it still feel like gratifying. You're like, man, you know what? All this work and everything that I do, it's all paying off right now, you know, like, and then you're gonna have new music coming out, and it's really, really nice. Yeah.
It's exciting.
What do you think? Let's see. I don't know if it's.
No, I said it's exciting to be in this situation like it is right now.
Yeah. What's going on now with your album? You got any? Can you give away any? You have any secret features on that album? It's mainly gonna be all CAINE, a little bit of TL, some Mo Thug. You know, what do we got going on with features on there?
It's gonna be mainly. I feel like I built it up to the point now people just be wanting to hear me. So like features I already done put out, like background with DJ Paul,
I like that.
City Street Corrupt, with Crazy Bone. So like, you know what I'm saying, with Mookie Montonio. After that, I got a record with Position on the album. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably about it. You know, I ain't go crazy with the features. I wanted it to be a lot of me on there, because it's like a lot of people are accustomed to me now anyway, so wanting to just hear. So it's like a lot of this, the rest of this records is me. You know, it's a good 18 records on there.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. That's what's up. But usually they're like that, like the ones that you. Yeah. When it damn, I was about to say. Oh, what do you think about Crazy Bones' latest album? When it comes to, like, I get like the Keith Sweat vibes, and of course his album, it kind of looks like that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, with like the whole, man, I'm chilling and stuff like that.
You talking about melodies?
Yeah. Melodies, yeah.
See, the connection's so bad, I'm trying to catch up and keep up. But yeah, nah, it was yeah. He let you know that was a vibe. It was gonna be though, like more in the lane of like smooth records, like
yeah.
R&B ish sounding. He was gonna do a little harmonies, you know, just like that, upbeat. He pulled it off.
I like it. Yeah, it's nice. It's touching. You know, some people are gonna be like, man, this ain't nothing like chasing the devil, or you know, like we want that mentality. Like, you know, get over it. We're older. We want to listen to older things and new things, but it's the
Right.
same old, you know, Cray. Like it's how he delivers it, which is really nice. And then of course, like on music that you have with him, both y'all both complement each other nice. So it's really nice, you know, to be able to do stuff like that. Besides the artists you
Right.
worked with already, who are, you know, other inspirations to you? Like what like five people that you fuck with tough, like as a youngster in school, and like you knew when you were gonna go get older, you're like, man, I'm gonna be a superstar just like this person.
Well,
Man.
it's a little different because I'm such a hip hop fan that I pull from
Yeah,
probably over 100 artists. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a hip hop fan, so like it ain't. But I mean, my favorite rapper all time is Tupac. Ain't no mystery. A lot of people
okay,
know that.
I probably agree
So
with that.
like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Inspired me a lot. Yeah, but like, but says him is I listen to rap. Like I listen to a lot of the new people. Like I'm not a person that be like, oh, I don't like this because of this or that. I just listen to music
yeah.
and it all inspired me. Not even just rap, so R&B, all of that stuff.
There
Like
you
I'm in the music, so it's like, yeah, if you in the music, you can be inspired by any sound. So like that's what with me it's just like any sound I'm inspired by it. Like I like
yeah,
listening to
Tupac.
music and I like creating it even more not listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But at
it's
least we
like
got one name. We got Tupac.
the
That's the good
credit.
one. That's a nice person to, you know.
Yeah, pop, yeah, pop the go for me. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Bone the greatest group all time for me. So you know what I'm saying. That's
that's
everybody
what's
know
up.
that. I always say it ain't no mystery.
But of course, if like an artist comes to you, like let's say like an R&B artist, like a Chris Brown, and Chris Brown comes to you and be like, man, Kane, I just got to do a track with you. You'd be like, what's up? You gonna get on R&B track? And you'd be like, nah, man, I don't think some fans are gonna want to see no Breezy and
I mean,
Kane. You
it's
know,
not.
man, you know how many women would like some Breezy and Kane? Though, like, just the idea
That's
of
what I'm
things like
saying.
that.
I may be record.
Yeah,
I love to do something with Chris Brown. Yeah, I would love to do a record with Chris Brown.
yeah, man, and
What? That's on the
that's
bucket
crazy thing.
list.
Yeah, no,
Think
definitely. Like,
fire. I
um,
wanted to work with him. I wanted to work with him. Shit. But you know,
yeah,
situations happen.
yeah. But of course, like, even though like you're like you could still work with people. There's a bunch of people like you see how much nowadays like the internet, you go so viral on TikTok and all this shit, and it's like you have people, real artists. You know,
Right.
not that there's not real artists on there, but you get real artists like a Kane and a bunch of, you know, other uh, like let's say for this perspective cities that hold it down, you know, and been holding it down, and they get people that blow up overnight. What do you think about a lot of that stuff, like overnight success?
Shit, just rolling the dice.
Right,
Everybody's journey different. You know,
that's what it is. Yeah,
it just
I
happened for
always
some
look out
people.
for
Like
them people. Yeah, I always like,
it's
man,
like
like,
being
damn, that's
it's like
crazy.
gambling and
Yeah,
it's
you
just
like
yeah,
to you.
it's be like that.
Yeah, that's what it up. That's
You
what's
said
up.
I
It
like
is
what?
what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. All right. Well, what about gambling? You
Yeah.
like to play? You good with cards or bones or anything or dice? You like to
Yeah, I
gamble a
play
little bit?
cards. Play cards.
Yeah,
I play cards. I don't shoot dice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I play cards. Shoot. I play dominoes. You know,
yeah,
I'm regular. I'm super regular. Yeah, I'm regular.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Favorite
extra
drink? I know you
regular.
always have a bottle
Close.
of some good old what, but Yeah, Hennessy. What are we drinking, Kane?
Nah, I
Like
ain't
like
drinking Hennessy no more.
no people see.
I
What are
drink
we
the
on now?
Julio now.
Oh, Don
Yeah,
Julio.
this a rep.
That's the good stuff right there. I said this
Yeah, I
is just
drink the
water.
Julio.
Yeah, that's what's up. I know for
I'm
listening to your music
drinking
for
right
a bit.
now.
Yeah, no, I had it something, but
Yeah,
I'm really trying to somewhat live the sober life, at least not doing much alcohol and just pot here and there. That's mainly for like my back and shit. But it's your
yeah.
music, even though like let's say you don't smoke right now, but you probably used to, you have a song called Swishers and Liquor. Um, how did like what was the whole mindset? And when
Yeah.
you came out with that, you were just chilling and then all of a sudden just vibing out and bam. That's one of my favorite songs, the Swisher
Had
and
the
Liquor.
beat. I tell you the story. I tell you the story. I had the beat. I was vibing to it. I usually write the hook first. So I'm vibing
Yeah,
to it and I wrote the hook. And I think we might be watching Training Day in the studio and Denzel kept saying that my nigga. So that's where I can't got the my nigga part from in the hook. You know what I'm saying? So then boom.
that's what's up.
I'm like, how can I make
That's
this record different than my other records? I was like, I'm gonna make it a story. So it's kind of like Ice Cube's Today Was a Good Day if you really listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
the whole story from start to finish, from the night before me waking up to when trying to make a move with a girl, what I'm thinking about, what I'm seeing on the way there, and everything happened until I get there. And that's when the song ends, when I get to her house and I forgot the Swishes and Liquor. Because so much stuff was going on the way to it.
yeah. And that's just the whole thing, like part about life. Like life, sometimes you're doing one thing, you get like distracted by another thing, or like something happens out of the blue. Like you always want to
Yeah,
like prepare yourself
yeah,
for the ultimate whatever. Um, what are like we always say, oh, these are three. Like if people they always want to have things done at their funerals, right? I don't want to get personal, but me, man, I'm like, how can I get Bone Thugs and Harmony to sing Crossroads at my funeral? Like, you think shit like that is possible? Just I know that's a weird ass question, but like,
it's
man, like
possible.
you for real,
They
bro.
just uncrossed.
I'm not trying to
They just
like,
that DJ Unique son.
man,
So anything possible. They just did Crossroads at DJ Unique son funeral.
yeah, that's what's up. See, like I like as a fan, and maybe as like let's say the parents know like man this guy loved this person so much and they try to book just for that one song. Of course it's not a concert, you're paying respects, but that song right there, man, like it always for real. My brother's right here, he's listening in, but for him that man there's times when he cried listening to that song saying I don't want to die, and as a kid when you hear stuff like that you're like damn, man, this hits me. And that's around the same time when you got a bunch of other, rap music that's 90, the 90s was notorious for a bunch of like gangster music, and then these thugs from the double Glock Glock bring out that song.
But it was real, it was deep, it was personal. That's
Yeah,
undeniable. You can't deny reality and real talk. So when you make a song like that that's that real, you can't deny it. You're
yeah,
gonna feel it. And that's what they
and,
did.
and
They created that. It don't matter what in the world, if you create something that's real and honest, people can pay attention. And if it's good too, because you can make something real, don't mean it's gonna be good. It was
yeah,
good. So yeah,
yeah.
people gonna pay attention. It don't matter about everybody around doing gangster rap at the time. If you come with something that's good and dope, people gonna pay attention.
And that's what happened. I paid attention, and I never lost sight. Like people are always like, "You still listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's not just about the music. It actually is a lifestyle for some of us boneheads. Like
Right.
it is a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, what do you think about the fan base? Like our fan base, you have a nice fan base, but for the most part, like the style. You know how you see how people dress and stuff like that. Like you got your rockers and of course, but like 3-6, they have a fan base, and then you got a bunch of people like Wu-Tang. They have their huge fan base, and like ICP, those guys, that Juggalos and stuff. That you have those kind of. We think about our specific like.
It's a mixture of a lot of different people, depending on like what city you in or whatever. It'll be a different mixture of people. So it's like,
Yeah.
it'd be cool. It's some people that's deeper too, deeper in thought.
Yeah.
Friendly people too. They don't really be no drama. So I'm saying it'd be like that, like especially with the Bone crowd.
Yeah.
Good people, those good hearts. I enjoy them.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you've been in San Antonio a few times, and I've been to probably not most of those shows when you're in San Antonio, but I try to make as much as I can. What's like probably one of your biggest and would say like biggest show that you would say that you've done like in general, like maybe by yourself or with Bone or just anything, yo?
You say my entire career?
Well, yeah, like recently or maybe your entire career. Like, you ever have that one show that you just, man, is so memorable for you?
About big or the biggest artist on the show?
No, I'm saying you in general, like a show that you like, man, it just something it's like so memorable for you, like a specific show that you remember that you were like, man, this was dope. I'm sure they all are.
Well, in that aspect, I would say out in Akron, it was a show for radio station I did. It was with like 50 Cent, Snoop. Who else was cooking at the time? Because G Unit was hot back then. It was when G Unit was hot. It was them, Snoop, Jay-Z, and somebody else. And I got to open that show. I won a contest through our radio station. This was before I got with TL. I was probably still in high school, but I won a contest. And I got to be the opener by winning the contest. And it was an outdoor thing. It was like probably like 10, 20,000 people. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a huge thing. Yeah, it was huge.
That's what's up, man. How'd you feel after you were like, damn, I gotta keep on going? Well, obviously, like you're an artist with
I was so young at the time, it didn't really hit me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was real arrogant when I was rapping back then. So like it didn't really hit me. It just felt natural. It felt like I wasn't amazed by meeting none of the rappers backstage or nothing like that. Cause it was just even though I grew up listening to all them like that and all that, it was like I just felt like I was supposed to be there. So when you feel like you're supposed to be there, you're like, oh, it's cool. There's Snoop over there. That's dope. If I get to meet him, I'll take a picture, tell him I fuck with him, shit like that. But it wasn't like, no, oh man, that Snoop, that go 50 Cent, Jay-Z. No, it was just like, yeah, I'm supposed to be here. These gonna be my peers one day. That's how I looked at it. You feel me?
I do most definitely. Yeah. So December 3rd, 2021. Remember that day? It was Bone Thugs and Harmony versus 3-6 Mafia. The verses. I know you were at the verses.
Yeah, the verses.
People say, "Oh, was that staged? Was that supposed to happen?" And stuff like that. And then like, I don't think it was supposed to happen, but some people they say, "Oh, it's good, it did happen." Oh, I know, of course, because
there was no script.
That's crazy. What do you think about? What do you think about that? Like the whole, for me, watching it on TV is different when you're actually there and you're watching and that happened, and all of a sudden it went to commercial, and that was the only time that they've ever had like a commercial during a versus or something like that, because it's usually and I was like, man, Bone Thugs and Harmony did that shit. I always it's crazy. Like you think like the whole world is watching.
When it was going down. Yeah, when it was going down, I didn't think it was real at first. I'm gonna keep it real. because it was just like so surreal at the moment. It's like,
Yeah.
wait, hold on, what? Boom, boom, boom. It didn't seem like it was real. Like it didn't feel like the threat of a confrontation for me. Like I've been in
Yeah.
a lot of drama in my life, so it was just like
Yeah.
it didn't feel like that. At first I thought it was fake shit until
Yeah. It was.
everybody rushed the stage, and I was like, oh no, it's real. Let me get up in this.
Yeah. I think Busy Bone should have came out with his own water personally when he did that shit. Like he should have bam busybone.com, Jam TV water. You know how many people would buy that water only because he knew that, like, you gotta always, like if I had the funds for this and that, man, you make them happen. But,
random.
yeah. But when it comes to I like to talk about food. I'm a skinny guy, but I eat like a horse. Like, what do you mainly like? You have a to-go dish or a favorite restaurant when you're in a certain city or anything? What does Kane chow down on when he's hungry?
Shit, I'm into whatever they say the city, or like what the city known for. If I'm in somewhere they known for Mexican food, I want to try their Mexican food. If I'm in a city they known for soul food, I want to try their soul food. That's just the type of person I am. I want to get what the home cooking in the city.
Yeah, I like to do that. Sometimes when I have guests in here, I'll make them my world famous cheeseburger.
I'm on a diet, so I ain't really doing nothing right now.
Yeah. All right. So I'm sure you have a routine every day. Like you wake up, let's say maybe you go for a walk or you run, whatever. What do you listen to get you like motivated, hype you up, and stuff like that? I'm sure it's not Eye of the Tiger.
It depends on the day. It is where I just want to hear me. Then it be days want to hear somebody else. It just depends on the day and the mood I'm in. Like today when I worked out, I just listened to me the whole time.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what's going on with the connection. I can't really.
Yeah, sometimes it seems like I'm lagging.
I don't know what the connection is. Yeah, and I'm trying to answer. It's kind of difficult right now. We might need to we might need to reschedule to finish the interview because it's getting a little confusing.
Okay, I'll slow down. I think that's what it. I don't know why it's lagging like that. But I can hear you though right now though. All right.
Yeah,
so,
I think we might need to reschedule it. Let's reschedule it. Let's work out these kinks because I want it to be a smooth flowing interview. So when people see it, they'll like it, and you know what I'm saying. They get.
I don't know why it's. Well, people are gonna like it regardless. But I understand what you're talking about, Kane. I definitely do. I don't know why it's lagging like that. I don't want to say it's because our time zones or whatever, because this should all work or whatever. And I've never had any problem.
We just got to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, either way.
Even when I'm talking, it's getting to you too late. Like it's throwing me all the way off.
Yeah, I hear it. It's doing kind of the same to me as well. But this is probably because I'm being streamed on by a StreamYard, and it's like 3 different things. Like right now, it's on the Steve, on the Arion podcast, and then on YouTube as well. So I don't know if it's because of that or maybe just our connections. It could be mine, but on the screen behind me, it looks like it's all right. But either way, we can end this right now. It's all right. And then we can figure out why it's not really.
Let's redo.
Yeah, we can.
One though.
And let's redo it. Let's do it. When are you gonna be in San Antonio? No, we'll do. I really would like to do it in person. You know that too, and we'll do that. I don't know. And I'll definitely. No, I know.
There in June for crap.
No, I know you guys are always busy on that, but we'll definitely figure out why it's doing that and lagging. and we'll do that. But
All
man,
right, cool.
but
I'll check
whoever,
back in with you, bro.
yeah,
Appreciate you
I'll,
having me on. Let's get out though.
yeah. How about I just get off of this whole stream thing, and I'm just gonna go to my regular Facebook, and I'll tag you in the description, and you can just get on, and it'll pop up like that as well. Or and it's not gonna
Yeah, we
be on
can do
YouTube
those.
and all that other stuff. But I don't know how the reception is gonna be on that. Because you're on a laptop right now, right?
We'll just figure it out. Just DM me. We'll figure it out.
All right. Bet. Well, for anybody that was watching right now, much love. It's the life. Y'all already know what's up. And I'll change shirts too, definitely. No, I got you, man. Appreciate you, Kane.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the life.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Shout out to Bone.
All right, Case. Yeah, appreciate you.